guys and girlies, hope you're all okay. So I know that I was not gonna do YouTube anymore, and wow, I've decided that I absolutely love doing YouTube and I love giving videos out to all you guys and girlies. Whoop, 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 whoop. So do you know what, stuff it, and you know, I'll just do the videos that I want to do, and if I get censored by YouTube, then that's totally cool. That's, you know, I'll just delete that video and then redo another one. So I'm on here, baby. So I've got loads of videos of backlog vlogs that I need to do it right from when I did Dublin. Then I had a little bit of a break and now I am back on doing videos again. So the vlogs are going to be starting again, babes. And positivity. So, as you know, I am a bit of a meat girl. So what am I doing today for cooking? I will tell you what day it is now, so we are like all up to date. Just give me 2 seconds. So it is Sunday the 1st of September, yeah. Whoop, whoop, whoop. So we're up to date on this one, and I'll put all the other vlogy vlogs. Then you will see back, you know. Right, so what am I cooking today? This is another little cooking with Soph. So as you know, I love my meat, so I've got the chicken there. I do love meat, don't get me wrong. If I could change, I definitely would. The only thing is, as you know about my tummy, as we know in previous vlogs, is that it's not good with certain things, and unfortunately, beans, pulses, and things that plant-based that can give me protein are not good with my tummy. So I'm definitely going to see someone about that, because I like to move over a bit more. I think it's a lot healthier, to be honest with you. Right, so let's get on it. So what we're going to do is, I've got the meat here. And then I don't mind touching a bit of meat, you know. Right, so I'm doing chicken parma ham, and I'll do a bit of mashed potato and some little veggies. So I'm just putting the cheese right in there, and then we get our parma ham, and we are going to wrap it. So what I've done, that was a big chicken breast, so I just cut that one in half. Then we're going to wrap this right around the chicken. And so if you don't get it right, it doesn't matter. I'm quite messy, so it isn't going to be perfect. So I'm just going to wrap this one round. And again, wrap it around. I put 3 around. So you've got 1 at the start, 1 nicely in the middle. And what cheese do I use? I use Sainsbury's Barber's Crunch, and obviously their chicken breast. And yeah, I found a Sainsbury's as well near to where I live in the new place. So that is awesome. I went to one in the town centre. I didn't really like that one yesterday, so I went the other way. And it's a really nice one. And I met a really, really nice, lovely fan today. Oh my God, I just wanted to keep cuddling him. And you know who you are, and I'm going to follow you on Twitter to make sure that I know your name and everything. And of course, I want to follow you all. So then what we do is we've got some tin foil. Now, I don't. I like to make them into little packages, because then it keeps all the cheese in the foil. So I'm just going to wrap this one now. Now, how did I learn to cook? Well, I left home very early. When my mum left when I was younger, my mum left me when I was 5, and from then it was me and my sister. So me and my sister, apart from obviously my dad being there, kind of raise each other, and it was very, very good, but it's always good to learn how to cook, and that's what we did. So so this is why I love cooking, because also I love eating fresh. Don't get me wrong, Deliveroo is brilliant, but I do love eating fresh, and I love cooking. So, and I also find it very therapeutic. So the things I love doing is listen to music at the same time. At the moment, I've got to find where everything is because it's still all in boxes because of moving. So if you didn't know, so I've moved from Bristol now up towards London Way, which makes it a lot easier for seeing Rebecca, doing all our cottage store stuff, and just being more this way is so much easier with my business and everything for me. You know, I don't get really attached. I don't know about you guys, but I don't get really attached to a place. I don't really get attached to things. I just love people. So what I've done here on the oven, this is a new oven. It was on auto, and then I realised I went through the instructions. Always good to read instructions. It was on auto and not manual. I was like, great, so the oven doesn't work. Okay, so I'm going to put that down. I think I'm going to go 180 with this. So that is all ready to go. All the packages are done. What I've done is, well, I've also, so I'm getting back into my prepped meals again. So I've done a couple of chicken breasts here. I love wrapping them, so I just put a bit of oil. Don't want the Parma ham and cheese, put a bit of oil. I love the packages. It keeps all the juice in there as well, which is like perfect. So what I'll do now is I'll leave these about an hour and a half. The reason why is I like it when the meat is like quite crumbly, but because you put it in the packages, it does stay moist, and also you know it's cooked through as well. So that is going to go in the oven right now. In it goes. The good thing about this, actually, I'm going to just, I'm going to keep that at 180. That's perfect. Now I'm going to get, so mashed potato. I've got Sainsbury's potatoes, and I'm just going to get those out now. So I always love these ones, the Vivaldi potatoes. I don't really like, is it the Maris Piper? I'll go with that. I don't really like those ones because I find them too fluffy. These are perfect, and perfect for roasting as well. I really love them. They're like a more of a richer flavour than the other ones, and so that's why I use those. Then I'm going to put in my steamer some carrots, green beans, and what else? I've got some peas. So I'm having chicken parma ham. My boy, he doesn't like that, so I've done a normal chicken breast, and so he's not very good a vegetable eater, so we're going to change that though now we've moved. You've got to get your children to try little bits, that's what I find. But we've moved around a lot, and I don't blame him at all, I blame myself. And we'll get the vegetables in him. I'm going to also try doing some smoothies for him in the morning, put a bit of cocoa powder in. Yeah, let's do it. Don't tell him what's in it. It's all in the mind though, I think. If I said to him I had some green beans, he'd be like, the only vegetables that he likes is carrots. So I'm going to do carrots, bit of gravy on top, bit of mashed potato, and he's having chicken. And I'm gonna have the Parma ham with carrots, green beans, and and what else did I say? Oh, some peas as well. I fancy some peas. So we've got all that going on. So I am trying to eat more healthy. I want to prep all my meals again and everything. So I'll let you know how that goes as well. And also, it's good talking to you guys. So I did do bodybuilding in the past. Let me shut that cupboard. I did do bodybuilding in the past, and I love it. I absolutely love training everything, so I really want to get back into training and prepping my meals, knowing for my tummy as well. I actually find it a lot better if I have small meals rather than going, oh my god, I'm so hungry, I need something quick. So what I had this morning, so it's on Sunday, usually I have this as my cheat day, but I've been eating rubbish for the past 4 weeks, so I've put on a bit of weight, but it's absolutely fine. Once you get your head back in the game, sometimes you just need a bit of time off. My beautiful sister, she is prepping for a bodybuilding show at the moment, I'm so proud of her. She has her own business called Body Fuel, and she basically does meals, nutrition, especially for mums as well, like having balanced meals. Oh, I love her so much. She is absolutely great. She's so motivated as well, and she's prepping at the moment. And I might be wrong on this, but I think she was prepping over her wedding. So I think she's about 5 weeks in at the moment. She is doing a figure show, which is absolutely amazing. Her lovely husband, he does bodybuilding. He's a pro athlete, and they have 3 amazing children. And I love them all so much. Actually, the little guy of the family, he reminds me of my son. He is so cute, so my little boy. And the eldest daughter, she's absolutely stunning, a real firecracker gymnast. And then we have the little baby, who she is so cute. Very stubborn. Don't tell anyone, but just like my sister. No, but I'm so proud of her. And she, do you know what, like, as sisters, we're very different, however we are very the same, as in, you know, we are very motivated people, and if we want something, we will get. Do you know what, doesn't that look like my tummy? If I go like that, doesn't that look like I've got a little tummy hanging down? How cute. Oh, got a little tummy. Got a little tummy there. Instead, it's like, oh hi, let's just I haven't got a bra on actually. So yeah, so as I was saying, yeah, my sister's brilliant. I love her so much, and so we don't see each other very often because we're both very busy, and she's got the 3 beautiful children, and she's at home, and she does so much. Oh my god, I love it. Just thinking about her now, she's absolutely brilliant. I can't wait to bring her up here, because we got so on the grounds here we got, do you know why I chose this place? Okay, why did I choose this place? It's because it is light, and it is a big thing for me actually. I love it in the morning, so the light is always on this side. So we got the living room, kitchen, bedroom, and all the light comes in from this way. We've got the bathrooms on the back. So it is amazing. On the grounds here we have a big so I put my treadmill out in the garage, and it's like swimming pools, I'm gonna go swimming, so it's all so good. But the main reason I chose this place is because the light comes in all the time from this way, and it's so light and amazing, and it's a really big thing for me, because before I was waking up and it was so dull, and that's not me, you know, it really isn't. It was just so dull. And the living room, you go and sit in there, and I want to sit in the living room now. I really want to. It's just amazing. But just coming back, yeah, I really miss my little sis. She is one person. She's a lot of my life, as well as my boy, and she's very important to me. So yeah, so what has been happening? So I will put obviously different little vlogs up until this point, but I thought I'd just get this one out today to go hi again, and I'm not going this time, and because I think it's also very important for people like yourselves, you know, my fans, or just people saying hi, you know, hi Soph, is the fact that, you know, it isn't all about money, but the thing for me is that I didn't want to be censored on here, you know, that I can't say things, or look, I know I keep everything covered. Actually, I haven't got any makeup on today. Do you know, it's always like, I thought when I went into the Sainsbury's today and I had a little photo of one of my fans, which was like amazing, I thought, I was just like, oh my god, you ain't got any makeup on. I had like a cap on. I said, oh, I'm really sorry babe, I didn't want you to have, and the main reason is I didn't want him to have a photo with me like totally plain. Oh, hold on a minute. Oh, it's 2 o'clock, so that'll be done. We'll check on it about 3. I'm just thinking of timing of putting things on. I need to get the potatoes on. So 3, let's get the potatoes on about 22, and then all the veg about sort of 20 minutes before. So that is absolutely fine. I love steaming my vegetables, and basically all that juice in the bottom, you know, that you get when obviously the vegetables have steamed. And don't tell him, but basically I use that water to do his gravy. And he doesn't know, so I'll keep that on the low. So yeah, I better put that cheese away in a minute. I get the potatoes on, but you know what, I'm like the chatting. So, but it's lovely here, and I'm so glad with Neves. And you know, sometimes you just need a fresh start, don't you? You just really, really need a fresh start, and you're like, it's gonna be good. It's gonna be absolutely brilliant. I'm feeling good. And sometimes you find that actually places can bring you down. You know, and especially if a lot of things go on in that certain place, just get out the area. Just go. If it's the people, if it's like certain things that you're doing there, and it's like the people around you, and you're tempted by things, don't just get out. Just get out. And that's exactly what I've done. And although I do miss my family, but I don't see them that often. What we do, so we get together about once a month, and it's quality time, overseeing each other all the time. We're very, very independent, me and my sister as well. So once we've put a decision down on doing something, my sis is so like that. Actually, it's so funny because the other day they want to move house, her and her husband, and her husband was like, right, don't you be looking on the internet for any houses at the moment, because I know when you set your mind to something, you're doing it. So even he knows her and knows us, so that's so funny. But it's lovely here. So just gone out to Sainsbury's this morning. So another thing is getting all the school for my boy. So we went round yesterday, got all the school stuff and everything. He's going back on Wednesday, so I don't know if any mums or dads here. You know what it's like at the summer holiday, so we didn't go on holiday anywhere this year, not over the summer anyway. Maybe in the winter, because a place I love to go to is Portugal. It's my place, it's where I want to end up in the end. Got to have goals, babe. So that's what I want to do. I want to end up in Portugal in the end, after I retire and everything. So that's my goal. So my short-term goal at the moment is getting all this sorted here, and I've got to go back to the other house next weekend, and I'm just going to clear it, like literally just gonna totally clear that. Go back and see my sis next weekend while I'm there, and possibly my son will probably stay with her if I end up cleaning the house for a couple of days, the old one. It's a bit of a, you know, when you move and it's like, if any of you ever moved, you're like, oh my god, I just don't want to go back there. It's like, I've had a change, I'm in my new place, it's absolutely brilliant, but I've got a shed to clear out there, and it's been so good to get rid of stuff. I'm not really a hoarder, but you know, like all of what I've done with clothes though is I went through everything. Do I wear that? Have I worn it in the last couple of weeks? No. Goodbye. And I've given a lot of it to charity shops as well, because there's no point just getting rid of. If you can give to like a charity shop, if they can use that and make money, brilliant. But a lot of the things I've kept. I've got to go through the shed. I brought my bike over. So yeah, I've bought everything that I need. The only thing we haven't got at the moment is internet. Can you believe that I didn't get that sorted? But everything went through so fast. So I'm renting this little place, and it's absolutely great. There's lots of changes that I want to make to it, and there's a couple of things. So like the intercom doesn't work, so I've had to get on to people for that. And that's the other thing. Don't ever be, you know, afraid to kind of go, right, this isn't working. You know, if you ever rent or anything like that, you pay enough money each month to make sure everything's cool. That's what that management company is there for, is to have like a backup. So if there's things not right with your property, don't ever worry. I know how it can be. Is when you have a place, especially if you're younger. I've moved so many places, so I think even from when my son is born, I've moved about 10 places, from my hostels to where I am now. So, and it isn't easy with children, so I know if any of you mums or dads are out there and you're trying to move, or you're going from a bad place with children, I know how difficult it is, and believe me, it can be a bit of a challenge, but you can definitely do it. So I got to tell you what happened with the movers. So I had one company who then went bankrupt. So that was first of all, and then the next company, they were supposed to come on the day and then they didn't turn up, and then said, can we move you on Saturday? And I said, no, it's not good enough. It's not good enough. So they're hopefully, well, I'm going to get a refund on that, definitely. So then I had a friend from Bristol who helped me out, and so I then rented a van on the Tuesday morning, and bearing in mind I wanted to move a week before, and this other company promised me that it would be absolutely fine on the day, paid and everything like that. So that was a bit of a nightmare. But anyway, rented the van on the day. I'm from Enterprise. Went and got it, loaded the van up in the afternoon, and I've done about sort of 4 trips now to and from Bristol. On the first night when I got here, I was carrying a sofa, and just round the side there, they're doing a bit of building work. Anyway, I ended up falling right in a ditch, twisted my ankle. So I haven't been able to train the past. I'm going to go for a swim, that will help later on, but for the past couple of days I haven't been able to train or anything because it's still quite sore and I keep getting twinges in it, but yeah, that's fine. And the other thing is my son's jaw is very, very tender at the moment, so it's a nightmare. So if you've ever moved, it's like you have to change everything over, so we've got to change the doctor, so I'm gonna get there tomorrow. It's always things that happen at the same time, so like my foot, his jaw, but it's fine. We're gonna go and do that, change everything over, get dentist and all that. So remember to change. Another thing is when you move is remember to change all your bills over. I've just done my bank this morning, and then I'm going to cancel all the bills at the old place. So you've got your council tax, all your utility bills, obviously water as well, gas and electric, internet, phone bills. Just make sure you get everything changed, and also do a post office redirection as well, because that's what I've done, because there's always those little bills that you forget. Not all bills or letters or anything like that you forget, and you're like, oh yeah, I better ring them to tell them, or the accountant as well. But it is funny, it's all a transition, and so I got to find a gym. See, I really like bodybuilders' gyms. I just love the whole thing about it. They're quite quiet. You get real people training hard, and I just love that kind of environment. And I used to go to Ministry of Fitness in Kingswood in Bristol, and that was a great gym, and I highly recommend it. If you're ever in Bristol, check that out, Ministry of Fitness at Kingswood. And the main owner is Tom Blackman, lovely guy. Go and check it out, it's brilliant. And yeah, and also you've got to like check out things around the area. So there's a sports centre around here for swimming, as well as the pool here. And you know, it's always also I just love like finding little areas. And I was thinking as well, because I know Bristol so well, you know, all like the little routes, you know, all the little back places that you can go to get around the traffic. Yeah, that's what I'm going to do here as well. And it's it's just finding out where everything is. So I've got the little corner shop, and the main town is one way, and I love the Sainsbury's the other way. And of course it's near to Rebecca as well, which is the main thing because of our business and everything. So it's great, absolutely great. So I've got, you know, I had as well, I've got a very, very special friend who helped me out with a deposit for this place and everything. So they know who they are, and thank you so much for that as well. Because couldn't have done it without them. So, and the help from my grandparents and everything, which is amazing, because I just didn't have the money to do it, and that's the way it is. And sometimes you have to go, right, okay, I want this, but I need to do this, this and this to get it, or you know, get a loan or a family. It's everything in preparation, and it can be, you know, when you reach adulthood, you're doing all this yourself, and especially if you've got children or anything like that, it could be really, really difficult, but you can do it. And just make sure you've got everything in place, and if you do get a loan, or, you know, off anyone, that you can pay it back. You don't want to get yourself into trouble. I've done that before when I was 18, when I was like in the party days, and I got a loan off my bank, and it's like, then you can't pay it back, and it get your credit rating really bad, which does make a difference when you want to buy a house, in which I can't do at the moment. I've got more years in which I need to get my credit rating better. If you can do it when you're like 18, 19, so much better, babe, so much better. So yeah, right, I better get on with this. I just keep on chatting, don't I? Because I then think of like all different things, how I can help you guys, you know, and what situations you're in and everything. So, oh yeah, so I'm back, babes, and so I know you got Dublin part 1, and I will put part 2 on, and this video today. So let's get back to it, baby. So as you can see, I deleted the last one to say that I'm just moving over to OnlyFans, because I have spoken to YouTube and I am on here, baby. So yeah. And of course I've done some more songs, and I had the Drive with Dick out, so it's all good, babes. So I will love you and leave you for now. Like I said, it's Sunday the 1st of September, and it's always good, a new month, a new start. And if you're struggling at the moment, or you are doing having a new start, let's make it today, Sunday the 1st of September 2019. We can do it together. So I love you guys and girlies. Love you. Oh, guys and girlies, just one thing. So just with the food and everything like that, check the chicken after an hour. Don't let it just fully run to the hour and a half, because it might be cooked by then, depending on the size of your chicken breast. Keep checking, keep making sure that it's not pink. And yeah, and then everything, just sum it all up, baby, all together, the potatoes and veg and everything like that. So love you.